loves, welcome to video number 3 of Positively January. I hope your month is going really well. We're almost at the halfway mark of the month, which is cool, and I just hope you guys, if you made any goals or promises to yourself for the new year, that you're sticking to them. And if you're not, then just use this opportunity right now to decide that you are going to keep going, whether or not you're doing well or you're not doing so well. But before I get started in the video, I wanted to share with you today's reading from my daily devotion time. And what is today? Today is, I think, the 11th. Or am I lying? Yes, it's the 11th. I haven't read this yet today, so it's going to be helpful for me and for you. It says, you have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. That's from Dr. Seuss. And that's so positive. I mean, I think that's so cool. Like, literally, think about it. I mean, you have a brain, like, and you have feet in your shoes. Whether you know, your feet are you're mobile or not, you can still be active in your life. Basically, what Dr. Seuss is saying is you have the power to change your life. That's essentially all that is saying. So let's not get literal about anything. But yeah, you have brain in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. So you have the power to control your life. It says here, this is your life. You have everything you need inside you to live the life you have always dreamed of. Take all that you have learned and experienced and create your own reality. The beautiful part about life is that if you don't like where you are, there's always a new moment and a new day to start again. And so your goal for today, whatever day you're watching this video, make smart and educated decisions. Encourage yourself to make the choices today for the future you want tomorrow. How inspiring is that? You know, how positive. And it's not condemning, you know, it's not discriminatory. It's just saying you have the power within you to make a decision to change something if you don't like it. Be a better person today than you were yesterday. Be a better person tomorrow than you are today. That is the choice that you can make. So today what I wanted to talk about was this book that I mentioned in my last Positively January video. This is 1000 Gifts by Voskamp. And you can see here I marked a few things that I want to talk about. This is just a book about gratitude. A Dare to Live Fully Right Where You Are, 1000 Gifts. This is just basically about being grateful for everything. And I'm not going to talk about anything specific in this book. I am just going to pinpoint a few things. A lot of times what can happen and what dims our personality, what dims our positivity, what dims our determination and our drive to do things is when bad things happen. We are conditioned as human beings to take in so much negative energy, meaning when a bad thing happens to us, that one bad thing that happens to us will overshadow the 10 good things that also happen to us within the same day. I don't know why that is psychologically. I call it the devil, but I don't know why that happens. That one bad thing can ruin your entire day of 10 to 20 and 30 good things that happen to you. And so I want to figure out a way to combat that. Because combating that negativity, because all it takes is a seed. It takes a seed of negativity to just taint the entire positivity pool. No doubt. And so Anne's book inspired me to shift that mindset. And in this book here, one of the things that she said, and this is something that really held true to me. How can he be good, meaning God, when babies die and marriages implode and dreams blow away, dust in the wind? Where is grace bestowed when cancer gnaws and loneliness aches and nameless places in us soundlessly die, break off without reasons, erode away? Where hides this joy of the Lord, this God who fills the earth with good things? And how do I live fully, or how do I fully live when life is full of hurt? How do I wake up to joy and grace and beauty in all that is the fullest life when I must stay numb to losses and crushed dreams and all that empties me out? And that's a common thought with a lot of people. How is there good in this world? How can a God exist? How can I be positive when all this bad stuff is happening in the world? That's kind of why I don't watch the news, because the news just gives me so much bad news. The news gives me so much bad news. The news, they give me bad news. The news is bad news. But we're getting beside myself. Anne Voskamp lost her sister years and years and years ago, and she says, "From my own beginning, my sister's death tears a hole in the canvas of the world." And then she goes on to say, losses do that, meaning they tear a hole in the canvas of the world. One life loss can infect the whole of a life. Like a rash that wears through our days, our sight becomes peppered with black voids. Now everywhere we look, we only see all that isn't. Holes, lack, and deficiency. That's pretty much exactly what I just said. That one bad thing can taint everything if we let it. So what does Anne say? She goes on to talk about how to combat those feelings, how to combat letting that darkness overtake you. And so there's this thing called 1,000 Gifts. And the reason why this book is called 1,000 Gifts is Anne decided to count 1,000 reasons that she is blessed. And the way that I interpret that is by gratitude lists. Creating a gratitude list. Now, I have a journal that I keep in my purse that I jot down anything that inspires me or anything that I want to think about or that I want to explore more on, or I want to pray about, or that I want to discuss with someone, anything. But I typically like to keep a page in my journal, and I like to take the page and I like to divide it in half. And on one side, I will write things that I'm grateful for. And on the other side, I will write the reasons that I'm grateful for those things. And it can be something as simple as I am grateful for my Harry Potter books because they allow me to immerse myself into a world that I enjoy. I am grateful for my Trolley Sour Bite eggs because they are good and they make me happy. I am grateful for my heater because it keeps me warm. I'm grateful, for my phone because it lets me stay in contact with my mother who I live halfway across the country from. Things like that, when you, instead of just saying that you're grateful, I'm grateful for my family. Awesome. Why? I feel like sometimes when we expound upon things and we really depict and piece apart the reasons why we're grateful for something, it becomes real and it gives it life and it becomes more meaningful to us. Why are you grateful for, your hair dryer? Why are you grateful for that sweater that you're wearing? Why are you grateful for your glasses? Why are you grateful for your dog? Ask yourself these questions instead of just, I'm grateful. And it's great to be grateful. It sounds weird. It's great to be thankful, but, expound upon it a little bit. And that's what I have learned from this book. I learned that when you feel thankful for something, it's impossible to feel anything else at that time. Anne says, feel thanks, and it's absolutely impossible to feel angry. We can only experience one emotion at a time, and we get to choose. Which emotion do we want to feel? And I find that is so important. What do you want to feel? Do you want to feel angry all the time? Do you want to feel sad all the time? Do you want to be a negative person all the time? Do you want to feel that negativity? I don't think you do. If you do, this video might not be for you. But I don't think anybody really wants to feel those things. We want to feel joy. We want to feel happy. We want to be positive. We want to feel, have laughter. We want the smiles and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm the type of person who wants to give that to other people as well. And so what I would recommend that we all do, and I'm going to do it as well. Let me show you my journal. Here's my journal right here. And it says, a friend loves at all times. This is Proverbs 17:17. And like I said, inside my journal, I have just all kinds of things that, just strike my, my interest. I have notes from various lectures I've gone to, you know, leadership lectures, or quotes from books that I've read, or, you know, leadership lectures, like I said, things that really stick with me that are positive. Various Bible verses that I want to go back to. And so what I want to do is pick a blank page in my journal, and I think you guys should do this too. Find a piece of paper, find, you know, a post-it note, find something. Oh, this is when I wrote down some song lyrics that really, really stuck with me one week. But yes, find a piece of paper or something. Here's a blank sheet of paper, and let's show you what I'm gonna do. We're gonna draw a line right down the center. No, my line is not straight, but there's my line. And on this one side, I'm gonna put what or who I am grateful for. So that's what I'm doing on one side. And then on the other side, I'm just going to put why. So that's what we're doing. That's what I recommend doing. And I recommend writing at least 5 things you're grateful for every single day before you go to bed at night. Or in the morning, whatever. Before you go to bed, recap your day, whether it was a positive day or a negative day. Write down, make a promise to yourself that you are going to write down 5 things that you are grateful for on that day. I find that when you have a really, really bad day, by the end of the day, you just might feel so blah and just like you just might not feel your happiest. But if you intentionally take out your notebook and start writing down 5 things that you were grateful for on that day, even though you were feeling bad, I guarantee you will start to feel better. You will start to feel better because you will start. That is what's called counting your blessings. Whether you're religious or not, that is called counting your blessings. And you can just say, I am grateful that I woke up this morning. I am grateful for the lunch that I had. I am grateful for the conversations that I had. I am grateful for my car. I am grateful for the birds chirping. Boom. 5 reasons. 5 reasons why you were grateful that you experienced that day. Whether it was a great day or not so great day. Something that happened to you today, whether you feel like that day was the most horrible day of your life, something you experienced today was positive, and something you experienced today you are grateful for. Gratitude lists, I guarantee they help so much. So before this video gets extremely long, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. But yes, Anne Voskamp's 1000 Gifts, yes, is a great read. And this gratitude list project, I definitely recommend that you all try to do every single day. It will help. It takes no more than 5-10 minutes of your time. But yeah, so that is it for today's video. Comment down below what things that you're grateful for, or how do you combat negativity? How do you combat negativity in your life? And make sure I can't speak. And make sure you're subscribed to my channel for more videos, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.